Hey y'all, it's Nick from Undefeated Productions, and welcome back to the confusingest trade that I think has ever happened in my lifetime. Oh my goodness, is this trade confusing. We're talking about the trade that has sent Austin Nola, we're just going to say it sent Austin Nola to the Padres for Taylor Trammell. So there is much more a part of this trade. So before we get started, hit that like button, subscribe, as we will be getting a Mike Clevenger trade announcement tomorrow. So be ready for that trade. The Indians will announce who they're trading him to tomorrow. So again, be ready and on the lookout for that video. Alrighty, so this deal is super confusing, and there's probably a reason why we've waited a couple hours for this trade to come out. So, basically, to get the gist of it, the Padres are getting catcher Austin Nola, right-hand pitcher Dan Altavilla, and then right-hand pitcher Austin Adams in exchange for infielder Ty France, outfielder Taylor Trammell, right-hand pitcher Andres Munoz, and catcher Luis Torrens. Now, this trade is crazy. First off, we're going to talk about the great return that the Seattle Mariners are getting. First, starting off with Taylor Trammell. Trammell is the number 5 ranked prospect in the Padres organization, which is crazy that I'm saying a number 5 overall prospect got traded for not even Mike Clevenger. They got a 55. Trammell has a 55 hit, 50 power, 60 run, 45 arm, 55 field, and overall 55. Trammell's career in the minors, he's hitting .270 with 33 home runs, 110 stolen bases, and is hitting at a .406 slug. Trammell's highest home run season was 13 in 2017. He stole the most bases in 2017, hit for the highest average in 2016, and overall Trammell, again, is a nice young prospect for the Padres. They got Trammell in a trade that sent Franmil Reyes over to the Cleveland Indians, and they got Trammell a part of the return from the Cincinnati Reds. So again, this is a very confusing trade on why the Padres give up their number 5 prospect along with everything else. The Padres also in this deal give up infielder Ty France. Ty France in his career is hitting .251, 34 RBIs, and hitting at a .737 OPS. In 2020, however, he's hitting .314, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, .885 OPS. So Ty France so far this year has been a solid player that the Mariners can pick up, again, another former prospect in this loaded Padres organization. Padres are also giving up Andres Munoz, and his career who has pitched 23 innings of 3.91 ERA baseball, 30 strikeouts, and 1.174 WHIP, and again, that's all in the majors. He made his debut last year in July against the Rangers. So again, Munoz, those stats for all of last year, and Andres Munoz, a right-handed reliever, again going to the Seattle Mariners, a part of this deal. And guess what? That's not it. Catcher Luis Torrens is also a part of this deal. Torrens in 2020 is hitting .273. He has 3 hits on the year and hitting at a .697 OPS. Career-wise, Torrens is hitting .176, 7 RBIs, getting very good players in Andres Munoz, a former prospect, Ty France, another former prospect, and Taylor Trammell, who's the number 5 prospect. And now this Mariners outfield is going to be loaded. They have Kyle Lewis, who very well might win Rookie of the Year. They have Jared Kelenic, who looks to be a future MVP. They have Julio Rodriguez, another very young, solid pitcher. They have Julio Rodriguez, another very young, solid outfielder. And then now they add Taylor Trammell. Like, this Mariners team, they are very good at fleecing teams. We saw them do it with the Mets and get Jared Kelenic, and they just looked like they did it to the San Diego Padres too. Now, again, this trade is between the Padres and the Mariners. Both their GMs like doing these massive trades, and who knows what's going to come out of it. Now, let's talk about the return that the Padres are getting. The Padres are getting catcher Austin Nola. In 2020, Nola is hitting .306 average, 5 home runs, driven in 19 runs, and is hitting at a .903 OPS. Career-wise, Nola is hitting .280, 15 home runs, .827 OPS. Nola again came out last year, first year, he hit .269, and then this year's hitting .306. He has the highest F4 of all catchers in baseball, and that includes JT Realmuto. So the Padres, who have had an absolutely horrendous year at catching, not only did they pick up Jason Castro earlier in the day, they've now picked up the best catcher in F4, Austin Nola. First up, the Padres are getting Austin Adams, who career-wise has a 6.45 ERA in 68 games, 75 in the third innings and 58 strikeouts, and he has a 1.659 WHIP. Austin Adams struck out 51 batters in 31 innings last year. He did tear his ACL and he had surgery, but he's recovering from that right now, currently as we're talking. And it does look like he's going to make a return to the big league. So again, he will be slotted in that bullpen to go along with Trevor Rosenthal. And also to add on this, the Padres are getting reliever Dan Altavilla. Altavilla this year has a 7.71 ERA in 11 and 2/3 innings pitched, 14 strikeouts, and a 1.629 WHIP. Career-wise, Altavilla is pitching to a 4.08 ERA, 106 innings, 117 strikeouts, and a 1.330 WHIP. So Altavilla, again, is another bullpen arm that the Padres are getting. Again, we can see a theme that the Padres are looking to improve their bullpen. And personally, to improve their bullpen in Austin Nola, is this trade worth it for the Padres? No. In my opinion, the winners of this trade is clear Mariners. You guys are getting the number 5 prospect in a loaded San Diego farm system. Again, this is a top prospect in all of baseball, and you guys are getting him for basically Austin Nola, and that's it. So overall for this trade, I think the Mariners win this trade. Let me know what y'all think. I know this trade was a little confusing. This video was a little longer, but it takes a little bit to go through all of this. Again, this trade's super confusing. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Hit that like button and subscribe. Again, we have Mike Clevenger trade video coming out tomorrow. Probably Lance Lynn too, and it's a trade deadline is tomorrow, so expect tons of trade videos coming your way. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.